What's up, everybody? So Avengers Endgame has been dethroned at the box office. John Wick 3 had a really large opening, over 50 mil, which is pretty good, you know, for a movie of that type, a rated R movie, a lot of action and violence. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out John Wick 3. Not sure if I'm going to go to the theater for it. But yeah, as far as Avengers Endgame is concerned, though, I wanted to hold off on really talking about it much on my channel just because so many people were doing so many videos about Endgame. It's like I just didn't want to, you know, jump in that shuffle. Basically, I tend to kind of stand back and wait when things like that are going on because like I said, I just don't want to be lost in the shuffle. Basically, I do want to get my thoughts off, but I don't feel like I have to get them out immediately. Plus, I mean, we know it's a big movie, we know it's a good movie, so I didn't feel like I needed to do a review or anything like that. I mean, you know, if you want to see it, you would see it. And of course, at this point, with the movie being out for several weeks, I will talk very openly about details about Avengers Endgame. So if for whatever reason you still have not seen it, then you probably should not be watching this video. But I feel like anybody that's wanted to see it by this point should have seen it. And I'm actually going to start off here with two Walmart exclusives. We have here Rocket and Ronin. And these were very easy to find. I mean, I went in Walmart and they had the big display set up. They had the Funko Pops on one side. Well, actually, they had these exclusives at the end. I think a couple of the commons, then a couple more on the side. And then as you walked around, you saw products by other companies as well. But yeah, these were pretty easy to find. At first, I think I only saw one decent box with Ronin, but I kind of dug through and I found that they had some more. So they had multiples of both of these. And as a matter of fact, I actually did grab one extra each of these for my prize pool for my monthly giveaway. So I actually do have each of these in that prize pool now. And I'm gonna go ahead and get Rocket out here first. Yeah, I really do like this pop here. He looks really cool in that suit. I like that look on him. I like the other suit that he had too when they went to I'm trying to remember where it was. I know he had on a red and blue suit at one point. It was either when they went to, it must have been when they went to take down Thanos, or it could have been when they went to pick up Thor, but I'm not 100% sure. Somebody can remind me in the comments. But yeah, he had on a red and blue suit at one point that looked pretty good, and it was very much inspired by the comic books. But I think he wears this one really well. Also, you know, of course, he has his dual pistols going on there. You know, his guns, always got to have his guns, of course. I really liked Rocket in Endgame. I thought he was one of the more level-headed characters. You know, obviously he was hurting, you know, from losing his friends, but I just like to see that growth with the character. Rocket actually does have a pretty unique arc to him. I like that. If you pay attention to what's been going on with him from the first Guardians of the Galaxy to the second, and you know, throughout Infinity War and Endgame, like, yeah, there actually has been some growth with the character, so I really do appreciate that. I did like Hawkeye in this movie as well, him as Ronin and everything, and that opening with him losing his family, that was, oof. It took you kind of right back to the, you know, the snap in Infinity War, you know, that feel to it. So yeah, I'm actually gonna do display the side there. But yeah, I actually like him hooded up and everything. I gotta say though, let me see if they, yeah, him without the hood as well looks pretty cool. So that's a maybe. I don't know, it's very similar to this one though. But yeah, I really liked how they did the scene of him in Asia as Ronin. I like that they kind of took their time with that scene. It didn't feel rushed, and they actually got a talented actor for him to face off against and everything, so that's pretty cool. I like the sword here too. You mean, you look at the sword there, pretty nice design to it. It's not just a lot of times with Funko, when a character's holding the sword, it's just a simple straight sword, no design to it at all really. But that one actually looks like a little bit of care was put into it, so that's cool. Yeah, his pose probably could be even more of an action pose, but you know, it's alright overall though. I definitely like the black and gold. That looks pretty cool, and the gold is not too bright. You know, it's somewhat subtle, which is suitable since he is essentially sort of a ninja type character in this outfit, you know. So yeah, pretty dope pop overall. And of course, you know, with Walmart, not that I'm trying to be a Walmart commercial, but their pops are like $9, you know, so these were definitely worth it. You know, Rocket and Ronin here, both of these were really worth it. And I got a couple more pops here that I am going to share with you all. So the next one here actually comes from Walgreens, and I tell you what's funny. Okay, so we have here Hawkeye, and since I have this Hawkeye, I really don't need, I mean, I think the head sculpt is the same for the common Hawkeye. It looks like it's the same. And then of course he has you know, the Ronin gear on. So I mean, it's basically this head on that body, you know, that makes the common, I think. So I really don't know if I need the common per se. But this one, the box is smudged up a little bit, not a big deal, I can wipe that off. But yeah, it seems like somebody was hiding this to try to come back for it at Walgreens, because it was behind a bunch of pops that have been there for months. And I'm like, there is no reason why somebody that just stocked this pop would have that back there. So yeah, I think somebody may have been trying to save this for payday or something like that. But I've been collecting for a long time. I know to look through the boxes, you know, so I am going to go ahead and get this pop here out as well. Something I noticed about this pop right away, I mean, it's very noticeable as soon as I took it out, is that this pop stands pretty tall. And I mean, obviously he's taller than Rocket, of course that just makes sense, but even next to his other pop there, I mean, take a look at that, you see that it is taller. So I mean, the eyes are pretty much on the same level. I guess you could say the head, I mean the hood is pushing the hair down, maybe on the Ronin one. If you think of it that way, then maybe they'd be about the same. But yeah, it definitely feels like a tall pop there, and it looks pretty cool. I mean, of course I like him with, you know, the bow in hand, and he does have his quiver back there. The quiver is kind of small, but you know, of course Funko has to do that so it doesn't bump up against, you know, the head sculpt there. But yeah, I like him with the mohawk look going on. That is pretty cool. So yeah, I really like this pop, and like I said, you know, somebody tried to hide it, but oh well, I was able to find it, and I really do like this one as well. So yeah, I'm not going to get a whole lot of Avengers Endgame pops. I'm being very choosy about it, but these are cool. You know, I really do think these are some cool exclusives here. I'm very happy with the Iron Man exclusive that I have right there from Box Lunch. Hot Topic had the exclusive Captain America, excuse me. Hot Topic has that exclusive Captain America, but like I said, I gotta have him with the broken shield and with the hammer. That's just gotta happen. Finally, here I do have a Target exclusive as well, and you should know what this is here. Of course, we have the 10-inch Thanos. And him all armored up and everything is pretty cool looking. I will get him out in a moment here. And of course, with this being the 10-inch pop, you know, the larger box, you get a really good look at the commons back there. So yeah, I do like the look of these other characters, but you know, them all being in the same suits, the time travel suits essentially, it does make them kind of less interesting. So I really like the more unique design pops. You know, like I said, I'm going to add some other ones to my collection. I have the FYE exclusive Thor. I will get Rescue, and I hope that they do an unmasked Rescue for Pepper Potts. You know, I think she's big enough in the MCU, the grand scheme of things, to get a variant as well, so that would be nice. Or even just a straight up Pepper Potts pop would be cool to see. Hulk, I really hope that they do Hulk. I mean, I like him with the makeshift Infinity Gauntlet, but I want to see him with the glasses and the stubble, looking more like Mark Ruffalo. Actually, I hope that they do that, and maybe even put him in some casual clothing as well. That would be cool to see. Kind of jumping around here, Ant-Man is strong likelihood for me just because I'm such an Ant-Man fan. War Machine, I don't know. I kind of like the Amazon exclusive, but that's still a maybe for me. And I feel like War Machine has never been the most interesting character. I like Don Cheadle. I still don't know if he's the right casting for that. I don't think Terrence Howard was the greatest casting either. I feel like they never quite found the perfect War Machine, but yeah, like I said, the Amazon exclusive does look okay. I think his helmet goes along really well with the time travel suits. I definitely don't need another Captain Marvel. Don't need another Black Widow. You know, I already talked about Captain America. I got my Iron Man already. If they do a variant of Iron Man, I'd be interested. You know, especially him with the gauntlet, of course. You know, we'll see what happens with that. Nebula, nah, I don't need another Nebula. But yeah, this Thanos though, very happy with it. The box is not perfect. It does have sort of a crease over here, and there's sort of a slash mark. I'm not sure how well you can see that on camera, but or from somebody went kind of deep with the box cutter. They didn't completely cut it though, but you could tell a box cutter kind of went across it. I really wish people at stores would be a little more careful with their box cutters when they're dealing with Funko Pops. So obviously, because he's Marvel, he's still a bobblehead, but what's funny is because this is such a heavy head sculpt, it's like the spring is being compressed, so you know, it kind of looks like he's like, you know, kind of lowering his neck on purpose or something there. But yeah, it's just a really heavy head sculpt, I think. But yeah, this armor looks really awesome on him. Yeah, I really do love the look of that. You know, very detailed figure. And I was really looking forward to that anyway, you know, within Endgame, seeing him all armored up, because he was more casual in Infinity War, which I actually like. That just shows how much he knew he'd already won. You know, he didn't really need to be in his armor at all times. But of course, we got the Infinity Gauntlet going on there. Yeah, very cool. And I won't lie, when I went to Target, I did try to pick up 2 of these because I had something in mind for a second one, but they only allowed me to purchase 1, and I respect that. I actually do respect when stores have the limits. I'm never going to complain about a store setting limits, because really that's the way it should be, you know. But yeah, I was thinking about getting one customized, and I still plan to do that. You know, I just wasn't able to get that other one that specific day. I didn't even see this before, you know, this design on the weapon. That is pretty cool looking. Yeah, and we know this weapon here is no joke, you know, because it was able to break Cap's shield. So, yeah, very cool looking Thanos. And I have a lot of Thanos figures at this point, and I'm happy with all of the ones that I have. A lot of people have been asking me what is going to be in the Avengers Endgame box. You know, the collector core, of course. Right now, I don't know. There haven't been any leaks. There haven't even been rumors, and I'm actually okay with that. Honestly, I almost hope that I don't find out beforehand. I'd rather just be surprised. But I will say this, of course, if it is revealed, then I will share it in Funko News in a spoiler section, you know. But I actually would be okay with being surprised. And I mean, the box is sold out anyway. So people that keep asking what's going to be in the box, I mean, you know, like I said, it's sold out at this point, so I don't think it's a big deal. You know, I think people should just be patient and wait and see what happens with it. But yeah, you know, I'm interested to see what they do with that. Hopefully they'll do something that's really interesting and kind of take us all by surprise. But I don't know, sometimes with the collector core, they play it kind of safe, you know, so we'll see what happens with that. But hopefully it'll be something that I really look forward to keeping in my collection. I know a lot of people have been sharing ideas about what else they want to see from Endgame, and you know, Captain America wielding you know, the broken shield and Thor's hammer. That's my number one. I mean, it might surprise people, but Pepper Potts is pretty high up there for me. Like I said, either an unmasked rescue or a variant of rescue. As a matter of fact, they could do rescue unmasked, you know, with the helmet off, and also maybe give her like some sort of change up on the suit, like when she was like blasting and everything and those wings kind of opened up on her back, like something like that. That would be cool. I'd like to see a variant of rescue or just a straight up Pepper Potts pop. Also, like I said, I want to see a true Professor Hulk, you know. That'd be cool to see, looking more like Mark Ruffalo. That'd be awesome. And yeah, beyond that, I just want to see what happens. I mean, like I said, some people have some other ideas. Like some people say they want to see a movie moment of Captain America versus Captain America. That could be interesting, but I'm not really big on movie moments. I think they end up looking kind of plain, you know. So for the most part, I'm just kind of in wait and see mode. I also want to say thank you to you know, everybody for getting me past 29,000 subscribers. We literally just passed 28,000 subscribers not long ago at all, you know, just a couple weeks ago. So it is amazing how much the channel is growing. And I know that people that watch these videos, you know, my unboxing videos and my videos where I'm just sharing my thoughts, you are the ones that are truly loyal to the channel, that really appreciate me as an individual, not just the information I share. That means a lot to me. It really does. If you're hearing my voice right now, then yeah, just know that really does mean a lot to me. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for the support. Again, let me know your thoughts about Endgame down in the comments. You know, even though I know some of the fanfare has died down a little bit, but I still want to hear your thoughts about it. And I'll talk to you all again real soon.